everybody, welcome into Northern Life here with Briggs and Ryan. I'm Hunter. Thanks for finishing your week with us as we celebrate this Friday around the Northland. Normally, we all have an opportunity to look through the show, read all the things that are going to be coming up, but today I forgot to. So if I have any reads here in the future, I might mess them up. We're going to see what happens here. Just knock on plexiglass that I make it through the show.
That's okay. That makes it all the more fun, I think.
Yeah, that's true.
A blindfold, but for the show.
A bunch of surprises around the corner, so maybe we'll just make Hunter read every single one of our lines.
Oh my gosh, good luck with that.
That'd be kind of funny.
Yeah.
It's going to have to be a 2-hour show because we're not making it through that.
You want to read this? You want to read this for Briggs?
Should I try it?
Go for it.
Okay, here. Coming up today at Northern Life, we're looking back on the past year, sharing the top 5 things that brought us the most joy back in the year 2023.
How about that? And
Killing
Hunter,
it.
why not keep it going? Keep the good thing going.
Yeah, here's the thing after that.
Here's the thing.
We're making more picks as the Vikings head to Las Vegas, and the Packers take on the New York Giants. Plus, we're going to have to deliver an apology to Green Bay.
That voice is so funny.
I love
I think
that
that's
voice.
like all of our pretend news anchor voice.
It sounds like you should be on 1950s radio or something. I don't know.
Right? You see? Ah! And then the Packers take on the Raiders.
That's pretty good.
Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you very much.
A cold read from
Not
Hunter
too shabby.
McCullough on this Friday. But first, we got to talk about this because it might be the best and most thoughtful gift we have received so far on Northern Life. We got a package from Charlotte out of Hayward, Wisconsin. And so we got the chance to, I went to my office yesterday, and on my desk was this huge box, and I was like, oh my gosh, a present. And it said the Northern Life team. And so we opened it yesterday, and there were candies and chocolates inside from Lynn Marie's in Hayward. And then Charlotte also sent us this lovely note. She says, thank you for starting this amazing show. Its creativity has made each day really something to watch. Enclosed are some goodies from my town of Hayward, Wisconsin, and they might be better than Pop-Tarts.
They were better than Pop-Tarts. No offense to Pop-Tarts, but these... Very good.
They were very good. And then she finished by saying, I made the print bigger in case Ryan lost his glasses. And then Merry Christmas to you and your entire staff.
Man, loyal viewer. She knows all the inside jokes.
Right? and then she gave us this Buddy the Elf Christmas card, too. I mean, how about that?
Fold it out a little bit.
It does the thing where it moves in and out.
It's like an accordion.
Santa's coming, it says at the top. That's funny.
That was very sweet of
Thanks
her.
to Charlotte, Scott, and Melissa out of Hayward, Wisconsin.
Shout out to Hayward. Let's go, Hayward.
Here's the thing too about like mail or gifts anymore. You know, a lot of things are like virtual. So like when you open your mailbox and you get real mail and not just like from a utility company or anything, it's awesome. And so yesterday when I got to my desk and I saw this huge package, I was like, I gotta find Briggs. I gotta find Hunter. It was a great day.
It was. Speaking of gifts, this gift came just in time for Ryan's birthday, which is coming up. It's your birthday weekend, Ryan.
I know. My birthday is on Monday. The big, 2/8.
Wow.
Yeah,
2/8.
so
Party hardy? What are you going to do this weekend?
I don't know.
What's going on?
This weekend I'm going to Eau Claire because my good friend does some stand-up comedy. And so he's got kind of a comedy show where you write out questions and they answer it kind of in like an improv setting. So I'm traveling to Eau Claire, Wisconsin.
Okay, so Ryan, being born in December, Christmas is in December. Do you ever feel like you were cut short on gifts, Christmas gifts ever?
They kind of went hand in hand. They kind of were combined sometimes, but I think I was always loved. Yeah.
Oh, of course.
That's always loved. My parents liked me. They kept me around.
They liked me a little bit. Who knows?
Yeah, exactly.
Every December is a good time, but it's exactly 2 weeks away from Christmas every year, so it's a good month for me.
Yeah, a lot of exciting stuff going on.
Yeah.
Did you ever do any Christmas-themed birthday parties?
Not a
maybe
whole lot.
growing up?
Usually like football. Football's always on for the birthday. Basketball's usually here, so it's usually something sports related, but always inside too.
What day is your birthday? So that's like the 13th?
11th.
11th. What'd you do for your golden birthday when you were 11 years old?
I think I went to the Metrodome to watch the Vikings play.
You did?
I know, throwback.
That's
the Dome
really
Dogs
cool.
and getting blown out of the Metrodome on the way out. Good memories.
Perfect birthday experience.
Yep.
Birthday experience.
Amen to that.
Well, hey, a few weeks ago, we were talking about the best guest etiquette for your Thanksgiving gatherings, but now when you're out and about getting that holiday cup of coffee you like, there are apparently some unwritten rules on how you should behave at coffee shops. According to Diane Yachtsman, who is the author of the book Modern Etiquette for a Better Life. She said the biggest no-no is not being ready to order once you reach the front of the line. Other faults include hogging a large table if you're all by yourself, conducting loud phone calls, taking over power outlets, and lounging like you're at home, maybe. That all makes sense, yeah. I think a lot of people go to a coffee shop for kind of a relaxing atmosphere. Nobody necessarily wants to be jolted by the person next to you, just by the espresso maybe in their cup. That's the only jolt they're looking for, I guess. I don't spend too much time like hanging out at coffee shops. I usually go through the drive-thru and try to be ready when it's my turn in the car.
Yeah, because those drive-thrus, some of those drive-thrus now are super long.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Goodness.
Insane.
Yeah.
My gosh, they wrap around forever, and it takes a long time, but it's worth it. The product's very good always, right? I mean, I used to pretend like I was studying in coffee shops. You know, I didn't go. You know,
Why were you pretending?
I'd have my laptop in front of me, and I'd have the intention of studying, but it never ended up happening till like right before the test, as far as college goes, and high school as well.
You're just putting on the charade that you're a hard studier.
Yeah, I'm like, people come to the coffee shop to do this, right?
they look at you and they're like, whoa, hey, this guy is studious.
I'm looking angry, like I'm all, doing something. Really, I'm just playing like Happy Birds or something on my Flappy Bird.
Angry Birds?
Happy Birds.
I had a different version on my phone.
I've never played that game. But speaking of etiquette, I've had a couple flights where people are watching videos on their phone with no headphones on the flight.
No headphones?
No headphones. So everybody
illegal.
hears it, and I go, somebody's got to say something. But I'm very Minnesotan, so I go, well, somebody might speak up.
Somebody else will do it. I hope somebody's from New York or something.
Please turn it off.
Yes. I'm listening to you.
I'm trying. Hey, coming up, what has brought you the most joy this past year, all over 2023? We're going to be sharing our top 5 most joyous things coming after the break. Thanks for being here with us on this Friday on Northern Life.
Welcome back. We have had a very fun year here in 2023, but before we get to 2024, we thought it would be fun to share all of the wonderful things that have brought us the most joy over the last 12 months. So Hunter, you came up with the top 5 list. Let's start with you.
Oh, yeah. I think I'm halfway down the list, right? Yeah. So number 1 for me, of course, another year with a healthy family and friends. So getting to spend the time with all those folks, definitely a great year for that, and hopefully many more years of continued health with our full family and all our friends as well. This sounds kind of silly, but we haven't gone camping in like 5+ years. We went camping with the whole family this past summer.
Wow.
One of my favorite memories of the year. It was so much fun.
Where'd you go camping?
Literally right next to our house, where there's this campsite that's decommissioned that we go to, which again sounds a little sketchy, but we have a lot of fun over there. So,
are you allowed to be there?
I don't know if we are, and we might be fined at some point, but just don't look at like records or anything like that.
It's somebody else's yard.
Just our neighbor's house, if that's cool.
Decommissioned vacant house.
Oh no.
It used to be a nuclear plant, no big deal or anything like that. But number 3, of course, this show was the coolest thing ever. I've said this often, but I love my job. I've always loved my job, but this just accelerated it to an even different level of love. I love this. I love you guys. I love working with Seth and Keith, and it's been an awesome year so far with that. No, it's only been a couple months.
I know.
So hopefully we have many more years of this as well. Knock on plexiglass. We'll see what happens. Otherwise, number 4, Billy Joel concert. That was a blast to go to that and hang out with.
Recently, right?
Yeah, that was just about a month ago or so, back in November. And number 5, record high snowfall. And honestly, I couldn't come up with a 5th one, so I asked Tony Nargi what to come up with, and he said, do something weather related. I'm like, all right, and that was what we came up with. I love snow, so there we go.
Brought you the most joy having to plow that 1.5 miles in your house most mornings?
Push back those banks as far as I can.
I'm so
smile
happy.
on his face, every day.
Who's up next? Is it Briggs?
I believe it's Briggs.
Okay, it's Briggs.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Well, gotta start with getting married this year. That was fantastic. It was so fun to have all our family and loved ones come together back in July for that huge celebration and many other celebrations leading up to the wedding. Oh my gosh, that was just fantastic. Let's see, starting the new show, also on my list too. We just truly have the most fun here. I think about work days, and I'm telling you, like, Matt, my husband, when I go home from work, like, oh, today we, went rock climbing, or went and took a sauna.
It's like not even work. It's awesome.
You watched Hunter color in a van.
Right.
You did what?
What, excuse me? What's going on?
So many activities, but the best part has been getting to meet all the people behind the activities and share all the best parts of the Northland with you all, too. My husband, Matt, also opened a new gym this year, so we spent a lot of time working on that project and, developing it, and it's been super, super big endeavor, but very exciting one too. My brother got engaged this year, so that was wonderful. And I took a trip to Madison, Wisconsin to watch the CrossFit Games, which was cool. The gym that Matt runs is a CrossFit gym, and so we went down to watch some of the best in that sport compete. It's like the Olympics for CrossFit. Very fit people, so that was impressive.
I bet it's been fun too with that gym to probably meet new people and also help them along their health journeys.
Oh, absolutely. That is the best part. And getting to work on, my own health, too, alongside some of my best friends who I wouldn't have met, without the gym.
Yeah, throw some weight around.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah, you could say.
Oh my gosh, I might have to try it sometime, but we might wait a little bit.
Sure.
I watch the videos on the Instagram stories, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that looks like a lot. That looks tiring.
Yeah, it can be, but it is a lot of fun. It's always different. Keeps you coming back.
Good.
So, what do you got on your list, Ryan?
Well, my big number one is actually moving back to the city of Duluth. So I had moved down to downtown Minneapolis for a bit. I won't get too into as to why I moved, but I'm so happy to be back, and number two, to be back at this station with you guys and the rest of our team, and to help create this Northern Life show. I know it took months to kind of figure out what in the world we wanted to do with this show. I think we're still learning what we want this show to be, but I think what we for sure know is that we want to be ourselves and we want to be authentic, and then whatever we do, we're glad that that's shining through and people at home are enjoying who we are as people, and then we can have that connection. So
I missed you when you were gone for those few short months. So definitely.
Very, very happy to be back. Well, let's on number 3, becoming an uncle.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness. Sadly, I don't know if I've always been the best brother. I've always been kind of like in the basement playing video games most of my life.
Sure.
But, I told my sister, I was like, I'm going to do whatever it takes to make sure I'm the best uncle to little Bridget there.
That's
So, excited to watch her grow and to hopefully be a good uncle and probably favorite uncle.
There we go.
It's hard to be a brother in a family full of girls, I'm sure.
That's true.
My brother had the same situation. He's probably like, oh, Lord.
And the middle child as well, so they have conflict. And then number 4, I golfed an absurd amount, which was so fun, waking up on the beautiful Duluth mornings, getting out and hitting the golf ball around. And the number 5, back when I was unemployed for a little bit this year, I took a long road trip through North Dakota to Wyoming and Montana and then South Dakota. I'm trying to remember my geography.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was a lot of fun. Got to see Yellowstone for the first time and some buffalo bison. So
That's cool.
It was a lot of fun.
That's super
Good
awesome.
stuff.
Nice list, everybody.
A very joyous year.
It really was.
Absolutely. And coming up, we say sorry to Green Bay Packers fans as we share quite the story about free beer in Iowa.
Welcome back. We have been failing the fast few weeks.
Did you say welcome back twice?
I think I did say welcome back twice. I think I'm okay. I've had a lot of coffee. We went to Bridgman's earlier today and met a viewer named Jolene. But we had Cynthia again who was serving our table, and I've had coffee there. I bought some Dunkin' Donuts coffee on the way in, so I'm about to take off.
You're fired. You're ready to go.
Yeah, and the lights are bright here, so I don't even know the words I'm saying. I'm like Hunter on the prompter. Anyway, let's get to our football standings, shall we? We've been failing the past few weeks. Hunter and Harry still at the top, and I'm falling below 500 by 3 games now. So you kind of hate to see that.
Yeah.
And then, we've been picking the same teams over and over again, and then here's how we're picking this week. We actually picked the same teams.
Oh my gosh!
And I know. So
why do we do this?
Yeah, right?
Nothing's really going to change. I probably should have guessed asked what you guys had first, and then made my picks. So that way I could at least, I don't even care if I'd be like 7 games below 500. At least there'd be some difference.
That's okay.
decision.
We're all homers this week again. At least we had a little faith in the Packers this time, huh?
Yeah.
And here's Harry's picks. My husband Matt helped me do these this morning because I forgot.
Looks like Harry
Harry
went
picked the Vikings.
Or the
No, the Raiders look like
Raiders.
the
Oh, sorry.
Was it Raiders?
Yeah.
It was the Raiders. It's tough to see, but and CJ went with Packers.
Oh.
Wow, CJ knows. CJ knows.
He knows. Big fan.
And as we got to say, and Hunter is going to talk about this too a little bit, we got to apologize to the Green Bay fans out there.
Yeah, that's true. Here's the thing: is after all, we bet against. We all did. We all bet against them the past 2 weeks, and they ended up winning both of the games. We didn't have any faith in. It's Jordan Love, right? Jordan
Yep.
Love's the
It is Jordan
quarterback.
Love. Yep, he's right there.
Didn't have any faith in him, especially against Kansas City. I mean, that's one of the best teams, not as of late, but good for you, Packers. My gosh. And then it really humbles us to lose against the Bears. That's another thing that happened there. So we apologize to you, Packers fans out there. You do have a good team. They're not trash, although sometimes they are, but sometimes the Vikings are too. So
I'm excited.
Yeah.
We still have one more Vikings-Packers matchup. I think it's at US Bank Stadium.
It's
I
on
wanna
New
say.
Year's Eve, I believe.
Oh, how fun.
I know.
we've got a streak,
Wow.
don't we, against the Packers? I think we've won at least 3 or 4 games in a row.
I think we have, but at the same time, we got to figure out if Josh Dobbs is the guy.
Yep.
And now that you said that, the streak just ended.
No, right?
right now.
Oh, it's not going to
That's
go
too
well.
bad.
For the college football fans out there, a beer promotion by an indoor golf and sports bar in Iowa backfired big time last weekend. X Golf in Cedar Rapids offered free beer to anyone using their golf simulators until the Iowa Hawkeyes scored against the Michigan Wolverines in last Saturday's Big Ten championship football game. Funny enough, though, the Hawkeyes never scored. The business said it had to cough up about 100 free beers, which added up to just about $500.
Oh my gosh.
That's tough.
Yeah.
500 though, I would have expected it to be more, honestly.
Especially in Iowa? I mean, what else do they have to do over there, I mean, come on. No, do we have any viewers from Iowa? I don't know if we do.
We might.
Let's check the board. Yeah.
Should we issue the apology now or wait
Check
till
the
the next
YouTube analytics wherever they are. But if you're in Iowa and watching the show, let us know.
Hey, thank you very much for watching.
Yeah.
We appreciate you all.
I think there was a similar promotion about Aaron Rodgers scoring his first touchdown this year with the Jets, but then it never came to be because he was injured, obviously.
The first four
immediately.
plays or whatever.
So
Dang.
those kind of promotions do tend to backfire.
Yeah,
They do.
That's really too bad.
Shoot, but glad those people got some free beer.
Yeah.
Good on them.
Cheers.
Hey, and I love golf too. And beer.
Wait, golf?
Perfect place for Ryan.
Maybe I need to do a broadcast from Iowa. Who knows?
Oh, I gotcha.
Oh, well, hey, we'll be right back after the break, looking ahead to what fun we have in store on next week's show. You won't want to miss it. We'll be right back. Coming up on Monday here on Northern Life, we are heading over to Northern Water Smokehouse, getting the chance to check out their new space in the former Amazing Grace area in the DeWitt Sites building. Plus, we get to hear all about their brand new cookbook that just came out too.
Oh, so many good samples. That was so much fun
It
back
was.
there. And then coming up on Tuesday, we've been waiting to share this one for a while. This was a blast. I got blindfolded and surprised with the chance to help teach a kindergarten class at Stella Maris. We read, we danced, we sung. There was a lot of exercising going on, and made crafts with all the kiddos in Miss Meyer's classroom. So it's either this one or the blindfold where we met Kendall and Alex's little baby, Avalon. So I don't know which one is my favorite. This one is definitely a close second if it's not first. So that was a lot of
Noticing
fun.
a theme. You like the one with the little kids.
Yeah, there we go.
They are so much fun, and they give you so much energy. I left that feeling a little exhausted, but also a little bit like, whoa,
Yes.
I got to pump something there. That was great.
It just shows you how thankful you need to be for your teachers out there, because my goodness, like thinking back to what my teachers must have felt when I was a kid.
Yeah, right?
It's like I apologize to all you out there. Yeah.
Very commendable.
Need
That's
a
for
lot
sure.
of energy to get through that day.
Amen to
Miss
that.
Myra's chock full of energy.
Yes,
Well,
yes.
thanks so much for joining us this week. We'll see you back here on Monday. Have a fantastic weekend.
Find some time to throw a line, or just head outside to unwind. That's the life in the great North Woods. Hike or bike, whatever you like. Get out in the day, enjoy the night. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, this is Northern Life.